Hello, what is going on? What is happening? How is everyone tonight? Trying to get the stream started here. We are maybe having some technical difficulties, possibly. Not really sure what's coming. It keeps says upcoming. It's not upcoming. What is happening? Why does it say it's upcoming? Now it says it's live. Yay, I think we're live. I think we're live. Hello. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Afra, welcome. Universe Flower, Kristen Davidson, and Tash. How are you doing? How is it? It's Sunday night. We are sort of relaxing. We had a good Sunday. Julie, hey, how's it going? Amazing Ivy, Rachel, hey, and the other Rachel, hey, Missy Joy, hello, good evening to you, Missy. Nexus, what is going on? His darling Charisma, what a great name. What is going on? Yeah, I tried to go live a minute ago, but I had some technical difficulties. It didn't want to go live. It wanted to schedule it for later. I'm not sure what happened with all of that. What video game is this from? I have no idea. I got the picture off of some Google images, and then I printed it and I made a background with it. So this is just a play mat. It's one of those mats that has the, you know, the rubber backing and all that. So then you can just get it and play cards on it. And so that's what I was using it for. So I use this for my board games. But anyway, now I'm using it for this. G1 GL, hello. Ali, hello. What is going on? So, Wolf, hello. Christina, well, we got a packed house. We got a packed house. We just hope you're awesome too. Thank you so much. Cards for financial future. Will I win the competition? You know, that is not a bad question. Will you win a competition or not? Nice, simple, yes or no question. Get us started with all of this stuff. HD, will I win the competition? Will I win it or not? Will I win it or not? That is a good question. Let's find out by heading out to Haiti Gonzalez. Welcome. Hey, how's it going? Is Charles going to leave me alone for good? Uh-oh, is Charles back in the picture? I know Charles wanted that quickie or something like that. I don't know what was going on with that. Let's find out about the competition real quick. Thank you, Haiti. And then we'll tackle your questions. So we'll do this with the Hermetic Tarot, by the way. We'll try that out and see what is going on. And hello, Haiti, to you as well. So Universe Flower wants to know, would messaging MK Mortal Kombat warrant a positive response and lead to something worthwhile? All right. I went mountain. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's check this out about the winning competition or no winning the competition. So that's going to be a yes or no. Let's look for just positive cards versus negative cards here. Maybe we have the Sun. Maybe we have the Ten of Swords. Maybe we have the Ten of Wands saying it's a bit too much. We don't know. He did want a quickie. Well, see, there you go. All right, we're gonna win this competition or not? The Five of Wands says we got a lot of competition. We do have some factors working against us on this, right? The Seven of Cups, it's almost like we don't have the choices. We have a bit of too many challenges and sort of facing us within that. So yeah, we have some tough competition within this realm. The Emperor and the Ace of Cups. I see the domination of yourself, the Emperor, domination of your project, whatever that you went in with. The Emperor says that you dominated that. You came in with that Aries feel. You went in, you just went oof, and you got it done. The Ace of Cups, it's looking very good. We have that celebratory feel. The Ace of Cups, we have the start of that good emotion because we won the competition. So I'm going to say yes, you do win the competition. CM, hello. What is going on? So his darling, we're looking good. Don't discount the competition though. I mean, there are people that are really looking forward to winning this, and they are trying to do that as well. What is going on? Brianna says, hell, TarotOracle, and everyone. What's up, Brianna? How are you doing? So, yeah, you are Aries. See? You are Aries. You got that Emperor feel. You got that Emperor oomph. And you just go in and you just conquer because that's what you do. That's what you do. His darling. I mean, I'm just saying, that's what you do. Ace of Cups, we're having a celebration. We're having a beer at the very end of it. We're getting a shot of vodka, beer. We're doing something because we won. So, I mean, that's what we're looking at, and it looks good. It looks very good as well. So I like it. I think you win. So Haiti wants to know, another day of quarantine. Won't you quarantine with me? If you're going to quarantine, you might as well quarantine with me. I mean, I'm at least as entertaining as a quarantine. I hope so. All right. HG wants to know, Charles, or C, is C leaving me alone for good? Like, what is C going to do here? What is the Charles action there? What is the Charles action there? And for the Charles action, I think that we could grab, what was I thinking about doing today? I was thinking about doing the Hobbit Tarot because I have been missing the Hobbit Tarot. I do enjoy some Hobbit Tarot. What competition? I have no idea what competition. His darling, let us know what competition it is. That's a good question. That is a good question. Let's find out from his darling. There you go. Nikki says, I just subscribed. Thank you, Nikki, because you just subscribed in time enough for the night court card video coming tomorrow morning. I got it all prepped. I just need to film it, but we have nights. We're going to go over the nights. We got a romantic night. We got a warlock night. We got a night that is very ill prepared. And we got another night that's a workaholic. You got to meet all of these people. They are your tarot knights. You need to meet them. You need to talk to them. You need to look at them and learn their personalities and see what happened. That is tomorrow morning. Check that out. It's going to be a fantastic video. What is making all this noise? Okay, something's clicking over here. Hopefully my camera's not dying. I'm hoping it's not dying. The Two of Swords, we have these choices with that. The Hermit, he still is heading this way. The Magician and Justice. I think the Hermit reversed says that he's going to end up finding somebody else. Basically going to end up finding somebody else. And they're not really going to be an annoyance to you for much longer. So the Hermit reverse says they find someone else, they get out of that shell, they end up finding someone that's going to be more pleasing and someone that can keep them company and all of that good stuff. Nana, I see your question. Thank you. But the Two of Swords says that there are choices to be made. I think he's got one more thrust. He's got one more thrust in him. And he's going to try to get in there one more time. I think it's going to try one more time. And but he's going to wait a little bit until you calm down or until you don't do that and all, So the Two of Swords, he's got one more thrust coming. The Hermit says he ends up finding somebody else eventually, not immediately, but eventually. I mean, it comes down to that. The Magician says that you have the expertise, you have the skills that you need to sort of get him away and move him through and make him not be as annoying as possible, right? Haiti, thank you. Appreciate that. Joseph coming or no? Okay. And Justice reversed says that we end up, he ends up mad about the whole thing. He seems to be upset about it. It's not going his way. He seems upset about it. He seems like you owe him something. He feels like you owe him something. So you don't owe him anything. You never owe anybody anything. Let me go on. But anyway, so the Justice says he feels upset about it. He gets over it. Who cares? But yeah, he eventually leaves you alone and finds someone else to irritate. He starts irritating somebody else instead of you. That's good for you, but I guess bad for that someone else. Bad for the someone else, unless they like being irritated. But you never know. You never know. But that is looking good there. Anyway, let's find out about Jay, because I know it said Jay would be a couple of weeks minimum. And I know you said you were iffy on, let's see. Jay coming or no. They did sneak out. They ditched. Wow, Liz. Well, it's good to know I'm occasionally right. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Well, I don't appreciate them sneaking out, but I mean, I appreciate the feedback there. That's very nice. It's very nice indeed. And to celebrate, we can use the Light Seers Tarot. Oh, no. Let's use the This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot. We're in the mood for the This Might Hurt Tarot tonight. This might hurt. We may use it more than once. I mean, this could be a tease, but we may use it more than once. Wolfie, welcome. What is going on? Corinna, hello. You liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Tomorrow is the court card video. Later this week is the news. The news and the court card video I got filmed today. I got the Tarot and Your Body filmed today. And wow, I got a lot of work done. And then I sat on my butt, pretty much sat on my butt. So I did say I'm not a snake, so I hope he doesn't take it wrong. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Antonella, what is going on? Good to see you. Annie Law snuck in. How you doing, Annie? It's so good to see you. It is so good to see you. All right. So you text him. I'm assuming he didn't text you back and give you a time frame or anything like that. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh. So basically it's saying your radio voice. I got a face for radio as well. My face is designed for radio. It is. All right. The Lover is upside down. It's just not going to be anything new. It's not going to be anything new. It's not going to change. The pattern seems to be there. The pattern seems to be stuck. And it's not something where you're going to be able to alter anything or change anything. So it seems like the Lover's upside down. We're still going to have some challenges. We're still going to have some issues sort of getting into that. The Queen of Swords reverse also points to communication issues as well. It's just a matter of the communication is not there. The confusion is there. A lot of mixed messages, a lot of things to where it seems very simple, very easy just to do some simple things, but it's just not working out. We seem to have that pattern of the Queen of Swords being reversed, things not being there. The Two of Wands, we still do have expectations. We have the dominion. We're trying to get control of the situation. We're trying to do all of this other stuff. And the Two of Wands says we're still trying to get that control, get a level of control over the situation, and it just doesn't seem to be moving along. It just doesn't seem to be as full throttle as we want. We have delays. We have mixed communication. We have things interfering. We still have things that are sort of going back and forth. The Tower says that there's no big changes in the pattern. The pattern continues. The Tower, if it was right side up, would mean, hey, there were some big changes, looking really good. And we're sort of, getting all excited with that. But we just don't have that feel. We have the Tower reversed. We have the small changes, things not happening as quick as we want it. But yeah, so it seems like just as the pattern as usual, the pattern is usual. So, I mean, it's just, so as far as coming or no, it's, you're just going to have no-shows. You're going to have miscommunication. You're going to have a lack of communication. You're going to have delays. So it's sort of this off and on volatile back and forth situation that doesn't seem to be moving across there anywhere quickly. So yeah. All right. We'll feel love Saba. We'll hear from Scorpio in the summer. Can have an in-depth love reading. Julie wants to know, how can I be a better partner, lover, and friend? Okay. Let's see. Is love coming for me in May? What is wrong? Is just my job got nothing to do with it? Yeah. Jay is all about his job. It's got nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you should have a higher place on the priority list for sure. Would messaging MK warrant a positive response and lead to something worthwhile? Universe Flower, that is an interesting question. So you want to message somebody. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Haiti, you're correct. Haiti, did you want a reading or something? That's not a question, but you have a follow-up question there? Because of his job, I mean, I agree. You should be higher up on the priority list. At a minimum, if I have to go to work and somebody I really like is being affected by it, at a minimum, I would call them after the work, you know, and say, hey, I just got off work, you know, what you doing? Sorry I couldn't come see you, or something like that. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, let me know if you have a follow-up question. So would messaging MKU get a positive response? Let's find out. Let's find out and see about that. All right. UF. Okay, so Universe Flower, would MKU would be a good response or not? Would be a good response or not? Yeah, Haiti, if you have a follow-up question, let me know. Otherwise, thank you. I appreciate your donation. Just wish he can text, but I don't understand why he doesn't. I agree. I mean, if I'm going to work, okay, if I love somebody, or I like somebody, and I want to keep them in touch, I want to keep them happy, I would say, I got to go to work, right? I'm doing a stream. I got to stream. When I'm done with the stream, I'd call them. I'd say, hey, you know, I'm done with the stream. What you doing? Oh, not doing much, you know, hang out. Okay, well, cool. You know, I need to get over there. Let's make some plans. I'm not working at all this next Sunday or something, right? So how about I come over and be like, okay, cool. You know, that sounds good. Okay, well, yeah, but I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. So anyway, let's do the Victorian Romantic, because Victorian Romantic makes some sense for this. It makes some sense for this. So you're messaging MKU, not the Marvel universe, not the Mortal Kombat universe. We're messaging MKU. And, all right. Well, Carson, I want to know if I'll be a good tarot reader. Okay. Does Samuel have good feelings for me? Do they have good feelings for me or not? What's going on? But for now, we'll find out about the Mortal Kombat universe, MKU. If I message them, would that be a good response? Would I get a good response? Ace of Swords, we got a message handing out. Got a message going out. We're pretty excited about this. The Ace, I think that you're pretty hyped about that. I think that you have the message in mind. I think that you have it halfway typed out on your phone right now. You may have already typed it out and put it in the clipboard, in fact. I think I think that you got it going on. That Ace of Swords, we already prepared. We didn't delay. There's no delays here. We're prepared. The Empress, this is a very passionate thing for you too. I think you have a nice message written up. I think you're going to type it up really nice. Really, really nice. And when you send it to the Mortal Kombat universe, it's going to be well received. We have the world here. The world. I think it's going to open up. I think it's going to open up possibilities. I think it's looking fantastic. Haiti, thank you. I appreciate that. Your court date is on June. Going to be dropping a walkaway free. It's going to be dropping a walkaway free. Your court date is in June. Okay. So what do you got a court date on? Did we have so you want a question about what's going to happen on the court date? Okay, let's check it out. Anyway, the world says yes. The Mortal Kombat universe will warrant a great response. I think the world is an excellent response to this. So when we have the world, right? Let's say if we have the Two of Cups or the Lovers or something like that for a response, maybe a 10 or a 9 in there. That's a pretty good response. The world means let's expand this, like a Jupiter feel, right? A Jupiter feel for this. Let's expand it and get into other things or move into other possibilities that we didn't even think was possible. So all the time you spent typing all that stuff up is going to be good, because the Mortal Kombat universe is going to be very receptive to this. The Three of Wands upside down means you are going to get into a particular path. That's okay. That's okay. Denise, hey, how's it going? So good to see you. But the Three of Wands, you're going to get into a particular path. You're not going to have a lot of choices once you get in there, but the possibilities are open up, and that is looking really nice. That is looking really nice indeed. So good luck with the Mortal Kombat universe there, or the Marvel universe, or anyway. Do you read cards as well, Nana? There you go. All right. So let's do Hades' court date. Let's check that out. Whoops. Hades court date. Oh, court date. Let's do court. Hades court date. All right, let's check this out. What's a good court date deck? I'm thinking the slow. The slow is nice. I like the slow tarot. I think that could, you know, I need to make, oh, by the way, I'm going to start making a tarot deck. And not really sure what I'm going to do right now, but we are in the experimental phases. So if you see me start posting images and painting videos, then you can know that I'm doing an actual tarot deck. I have some ideas, but it's more a matter of getting them fleshed out and see what works and see what does not work, basically. Larry, what is going on? It's so good to see you, Larry. How are you doing? What card did you pull for today's theme, Larry? What card did you pull? What Echoes of Nature? Speaking of Echoes of Nature, I have 11 left, and then they're out of stock for the rest of your life. So if you like Echoes of Nature, if you like drawings, if you like pretty cards, if you like these, I got 11 left, and there's no version 2. It will be out of stock for your lifetime. Okay. All right. And it's on Etsy. Search Etsy for that deck. Cool. What are we doing here? We got a couple of different things. We have the Three of Wands, and the Lovers seem to be coming up. There we go. Seem to be coming up as well. The Two of Cups and the Lovers combination in one deck. That is pretty interesting. The Moon. All right. So these are not really legal cards, but I mean, what is a legal card? Let's face it. So we have a court date in June. Is the charge is going to be dropped? We're going to walk away free. I do see the Two of Cups. We have a middle ground here. It seems that there is either some easy probation or something like that. We got a couple of positive cards here. The Three of Wands, it does talk about walking away or getting through this and getting through this and moving forward with stuff, right? The Three of Wands, we have this open possibilities. We have a path laid out in front of us. We have this design. We have choices. We have places to go. So we have this freedom. We have this freedom coming out. So yeah, I think that you're going to be able to walk away. So is it something where you're going to be able to walk away just completely scot-free? The Lover says maybe not. It's like we have a companion with this. So in this particular theme, we have a companion for it. And the companion is talking about, Nitin, thank you for appreciate that. The Lovers means we have a companion leaving. In other words, I think you have some conditions, like maybe some community service or something to that effect, right? The Moon upside down, I believe you were hoping for sort of just the complete freedom, the absolute freedom without the conditions, but you did not get it. So we have that sort of that downside. The Moon also being day-to-day cycles being interrupted, right? The Moon is cyclic. It's been a long day. I made a bunch of videos. The Moon is cyclic. We have these cycles going around. When it's upside down, in this particular case, we're talking about a break in the cycle or something that you have to do. Does that make sense? So you're not able to do day-to-day stuff. You have to do something in addition to that. So you may be community service. Maybe we have to go somewhere and stuff like this. So the Moon means a break in the cycle or a break in the day-to-day. I think, again, we're pointing at a little community service. Maybe once a week, you got to go volunteer for an hour or pick up, I don't know, who knows? And the Two of Cups upside down. After a point in time, after a period of time, the Two of Cups reverse says we lose that partner. In other words, we lose that condition, and that condition goes away. And now we're scot-free. But yeah, you're going to walk. I think everything's going to be okay. We just got a little community service, an hour once a week, once every 2 weeks. I have no idea how community service works. I have not done that yet. So anyway, so you got a condition, the conditions fulfilled, and then the conditions free, and you're free to go. You're free to no problem after that. But okay, so thank you again for your donations. I appreciate that. Haiti, you are amazing. All right, so music locate. Let's see, Nitin, will I will become a good tarot reader. Let's find out about that. There we go. The mod ban hammer has hit. All right, where do you go? Say that. All right. Okay, cool. All right, and let's find out about becoming a good tarot reader with a good... Nothing says becoming a good tarot reader like a good tarot. And a good tarot and a good tarot. I'm talking one of the best is my first deck. It's like I was a virgin reader, and then I got the Dreaming Way. And, you know, then I was a virgin no more. Because the Dreaming Way is amazing. It was an amazing deck, I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, already... Let's see, hit my TarotOracle. All right, here we go. Does Samuel the X still have feelings for me? Let's find out. Let's talk Life's Path Tarot. Hello, how are you doing? You joined just in time. Just in time. We're doing the Dreaming Way Tarot. This is too exciting. This is too exciting indeed. Well, until it's upside down. Then it's not too exciting. It is upside down. All right, let's find out about this. By the way, the Knights are going to be here video tomorrow, and later this week we have news, and man, we got a long news segment. It's insane. The Night video is great too. Julie has the Dreaming Way Tarot too. It's awesome. I love it so much. I do too. I do too. It's awesome. Ooh, Julie bought the Lightseers Tarot based upon your recommendation. That is... I'm just saying, that is just insanely nice. That insanely nice. Well, Song, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? All right. We have this parade of success as being a tarot reader. The Six of Wands, we have a big parade with us. We have a bunch of people. One of the big parts about this particular card, right, especially when you're looking at becoming a reader or doing something in public, is people listening to you. People are walking beside the horse. People are celebrating with you. It's not just you. It's people that are celebrating your success. And that's an important part of the card. Because if it was just you, you know, talking to a camera with no feedback whatsoever would be kind of weird. But we have people that are celebrating your success. So yes, we have that good tarot reader vibe coming in here. And we have sort of the emotional component as well, the emotional component coming out and expanding and really enjoyment coming from this. So that's going to be, I mean, that's going to be something that's going to be key for this. Now, the King is all about organizing how you do things and being good at organizing. So that's going to be one of the key components here is being organized. So I have what I need. I have everything ready. If I'm doing a YouTube, I have everything prepared. I got the camera set up, you know, I got the lights. It looks okay. Everything looks all right, and we're ready to go, right? And that preparedness is going to be something beneficial to you as well. And then again, we have that celebratory aspect over here. So we're sort of bookended by celebration cards. We have the 6 over here, and then we have the traditional family, everything is good. And again, all of these involve people. So we have people on both ends of that, all of which are enjoying your readings, and having fun with it and getting value out of your readings, which, I mean, that's going to be the big part here, right? Is people getting value from a reading, because you can do readings all day. If people don't feel that it's value added service, then they're not going to come back. So, I mean, there you go. There you go. So that looks like that. So Julie has a Dreaming Way. Okay, does Samuel, the X, still have feelings for me, or did he bail? Did that X bail or not? Christina, let's find out. Christina, thank you for hanging out. Have you been here before, Christina? Let me know. All right. Does S still have feelings? Does S still have feelings for me? I want to know that as well. Let's find out. What do you want, Christina? I think a good card for this, would be the Bonefire Tarot. The Bonefire Tarot has so much meat in there. I mean, it's just like going to a steakhouse. I mean, if there was a steakhouse deck, right? If you had a deck that looked like am I pajama free? Brianna, I'm pajama free. I'm pajama free. I'm just saying, if you had a deck that would represent a steakhouse, it would be Christina's Bonefire Tarot that we're using right here. Christina, first time here, please hit that like and subscribe button. Christina, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Christina, did you know I have 740 videos? That's a lot of videos. I mean, that's a lot of videos. And Christina, tomorrow we're teaching tarot. We're doing the Knights. So if you have court cards, you're like, I have no idea what the Knights mean. I have no idea what the Knights mean. And a lot of people are like, I have no idea what they mean. I'm going to explain it. We're going to link them to celebrities. I'm going to tell you about their personalities. We're going to take them on dates with each other, see if it works out. We got movie posters for the Knights. I mean, I don't see any other videos coming out like this. I'm just saying. It's going to be amazing. And then we got Tarot News. Oh my God, you need to see the Tarot News too. Tarot News, we have so many decks coming out on Kickstarter, and some of them are just phenomenal looking. All right. I mean, I'm just saying. And nowhere else can you see the money trick. Christina hasn't seen the money trick. Brianna, Christina has not seen the money trick. I mean, I'm just pointing this out. Okay. The Fool upside down. You may have some interesting things coming up here. The Eight of Wands, they don't want to take action on it. The Eight of Wands don't want to take that action. They're not really taking that action. The Eight of Wands is all about movement. It's about action. It's about getting things done, moving along, and all of this other stuff. Nikki likes my voice. Hello, Nikki. How are you? No, I'm kidding. That's the Knight of Cups, by the way. The Knight of Cups would be like, hey there. Okay. So, by the way, the Knight of Cups is right here. All right, the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's talk about the Knight of Cups. We're gonna go on the Knight of Cups rant right here, because I'm just saying we got the video tomorrow. All right, not sponsored, well, sponsored. The Fool says they don't want to get anything started, and we're reinforcing that with the Eight of Wands being upside down. They're not ready to take that trip. They're not ready to take the trip. It doesn't mean they don't have feelings, Christina. That doesn't eliminate the feelings. Milo, hello. How's it going? Metaphysical Fool as well. See, Nana hasn't seen the money trick either. We got too many people that haven't seen it. I'm just saying. So Christina, are they going to take some action? No. We got two that say, no, we're not going to take some action. The Fool upside down. I want to leap into that journey. I want to fall off that cliff. For Christina, I want to fall off that cliff for you, the Fool. And it's upside down, Christina. I don't want to do that right now. Maybe I have some delays. Maybe I have some other things happening. It doesn't mean I don't have feelings. Why? Because we have the Knight of Cups. I'm just saying. Eight of Wands as well, ending it, says, again, we don't have that action. We don't have that momentum. We're losing the momentum, the movement, the traditional Eight of Wands flying through the air. They're headed that away, but they're not headed into the future. They're headed back into the past because it's upside down. Now let's talk about the two passionate cards that we have in here, because we do have a Knight and a Queen together. We have those old feelings. Those old feelings are still there. They haven't gone away. They're still there. So if you're looking for if they do have feelings or not, I think that they do. What type of feelings do they have? The Knight of Cups is the Don Juan of the deck. As you'll see tomorrow, it's the Don Juan of the deck. They're very good at relationships. They're good at keeping relationships. They're also very passionate and empathetic. If you need a counselor, you're going to the counselor, you want the Knight of Cups. This is going to be a fantastic counselor. Very empathic, very good with that. I think that they still have those feelings, that Don Juan effect, that romance that's within the realm of this. Could it be that they're in another relationship right now and it's restricting them? Because, I mean, we do have both sides sort of restricting in, maybe. I mean, obviously, maybe they still have this relationship going on with somebody else. The Knight of Cups says they still have feelings for you. The Queen of Coins especially says that you will reciprocate that as well. So you do have that psychic connection. And I think things are going to go you know, later on, we may have more of a possibility. But again, we're being so restricted by these two walls, these two brick walls here, and it's going to be difficult to get anything done right now. Anyway, speaking of which, okay, we'll do the money. See, nobody's seen the money trick. I don't know why. Okay, well, I need to go buy some tarot decks, right? I need to go buy some tarot decks. I got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I can't really buy any tarot decks within here because we just have $5. But all I do is go like that, and check it out. We got $100. We do have $100. We got 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. We got enough to buy a couple of tarot decks now, especially with the 30% coupon that apparently Hay House is offering. Nikki, how do you donate? We got a super chat, Nikki, right there. You're on your phone, I assume. It's right over there. It's a $, or you can use the link in the description to do that. So, Christina, there you go. Good luck with all of that. Will I hear from Scorpio in the summer or not? All right. Wonder how the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands would get along. That was better. See, Brianna, you see that action where I take it out a bit, right? I take it out a bit so there's no flash, and then I bring it back in. See? So there's no flash. Brianna, I learn. I'm slow, but I learn. I mean, that's how it works. All right. The King of Swords and the Queen of Wands would get along. I mean, we're going to do dating profiles at the end of this series, by the way. We're going to do the queens and the kings look for a job. What would be a good job? For example, a good job for the Knight of Cups is going to be a counselor, just because of the empathy. And then we're going to take them all and try to do, something about, Ange said the Hay House was having a sale or something. I don't know. What a kid has been hanging out begging for a reading for a long time. What a kid. I think I've just neglected you. I've neglected you like okay, bad jokes. I've neglected. What a kid. What was your question? What is your question, What a kid? We got to know. The whole stream is on hold, What a kid, until you ask your question. I mean, I'm just saying. Jonathan, welcome. What's going on? Jonathan, is love coming towards me in May? Well, I hope so. Anyway, let's try and find out about What a Kid's question. Let's knock this out, because I know What a Kid was here earlier. I think What a Kid was actually here last night. And we need to get some What a Kid, some customer service. I mean, I'm just saying. What a Kid, What a Kid, I got all these decks ready for you, ready to read for What a Kid. All of these have your name on it. And we're just waiting for your question. You want to know the outcome of my last job interview. I'm thinking that the Alchemical Tarot Nude is going to be a good one. It says renewed, but I call it nude because there's a lot of boobies in this deck. I mean, if you like boobies, there's a lot of them. Here we go. Robert M. Place, the Alchemical Tarot Nude. Missy Joy. Hey, how's it going? Well, my job hired me to be permanent. That's right, Missy. Missy's starting that new job tomorrow. Want to find out about the job being permanent or not? I remember this. I think so. You were here before, I think. All right. The Alchemical Tarot Nude. Let's find out about your outcome of my last job interview. Jill, what is going on? It's good to see you. It is good to see you. How are you doing, Jill? All right. Hay House website. See, Hay House website has 30% off. Not sponsored. I mean, I'm just saying, that's a pretty good deal. I know that when, what was it? It was, oh, are you serious? I can't remember the name. Anyway, another store had 30% off, and I just, Ange makes a good point. All right. That's right. I mean, who doesn't? All right. The Lady of Swords. I believe that's a Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords. All right. And we're not on feelings. We're on a job interview. So let me change this around. What a Kid. We got to type out your whole name. What a Kid. It reminds me of What a Burger. Last job interview. The Lady of Swords says that you had a particular individual on that interview. You have a particular individual on that interview that has that had you in mind, basically, from the start. So this is pretty interesting. They had you in mind. I think that they liked your skills. They liked the interview. I think that it went well. Unfortunately, they do have some other candidates that are looking for that as well. So they have some other candidates looking for that. And they want to reevaluate the position, and they want to get it in a place to where they can make a decision. And before they can make a decision on it, again, they want to do some other stuff. Now, it seems that the money is having some issues because of the coronavirus. We got some money issues, or we got some hiring issues, or we got some other things that are sort of interfering right now and delaying things. So they're reevaluating about who should be there, if they want that position, or if they can sort of move around some other things to make room for that position, basically. So the Emperor says there's a delay within that component. And we have the two talking about making decisions, making money decisions about this particular spot. So it's still up in the air, basically. There's no yes or no question. It's still up in the air about this. And they have to make those decisions. They're going to have to reevaluate what they're currently doing and how everything is organized and how much money they want to spend and things like that. So they're looking to save money. They're looking to find out what they need as far as the position is concerned, and then they're going to make the choice. But you are on the list. You do have pretty good priority on there. But again, you're looking at a delay. We're looking at a delay on this. So not going to happen, today, tomorrow, or anything like that. Money decisions. We all have to make those decisions. Whoa, am I going to settle abroad in the future? Check that out. Nana's having dinner. What's for dinner, Nana? Let us know what is for dinner tonight. Am I going to settle abroad in the future? I want to go and do my PhD. Will I hear from Scorpio in the summer? I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Settling abroad sounds interesting. In the future. Yeah, sorry about that. What a kid. Yeah, what a kid. Sometimes it's really hectic. Sometimes it's a bit hectic in here. Who knew? Who knew? The little prince was right there. The little prince was right there, waiting for Missy Joy. Will my new job become a permanent position? Thank you, Missy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Missy Joy. Let's see. We'll save this off and go MJ. Become a position. No, the Scorpio is more interesting. Appreciate your time and effort. Thank you. Allie, what is going on, Allie? Allie, how are you doing? So we have a new job starting tomorrow. Is it going to turn in to something amazing, a permanent position? Let's figure this out by using this one way, way over here on the far edges of space. On the far edges of space, the Little Prince Tarot. That's so awesome. I love the Little Prince Tarot. Man, I'm so happy with all these decks I got. I think I made good choices. I mean, come on, give it to me. I made some good choices on tarot decks. I'm just saying. I really, really enjoyed these decks. I got some really nice tarot decks. Got some nice choices. I think they represent a nice variety. It's not like the same deck over and over and over and over. So, pretty happy with all the tarot. As you would expect from this many videos on the channel, I would assume so. Let's talk. Please ask your question. Let's check that out. All right, so we have a contract, I assume. We have some type of a contract position. Page of Swords says that's going to be good for you. That is going to, Missy, that's going to be a good thing for you. The contract. Not saying a contract all the time is going to be good, but this particular job is going to be good for you. Why? Because we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, if you watch my video, we're talking about the spy or the person that's malleable, the person that's able to fit in any situation at all, right? They're going to be good. Nard, hello. Yeah, you're new. Go ahead and ask a question, Nard. the questions are picked at random, by the way. There is no list. It's random after donations. All right. Well, thank you, Jay Smith. I appreciate that. We'll find out about Darren in just a second. So again, we're talking about a malleable. In other words, you fit in anywhere. And that's important because that's not everybody does that, Missy, right? A lot of people, I mean, we know these people, will get into a position and they just can't fit in. They just can't do the work. They feel odd. They're used to their old position. They want it back, and they're just not going to be able to adapt. You are excellent at adaptation. You're excellent at throwing in and just getting the job done and getting people to be impressed, right? And you're pretty good at that. The Page of Swords is an excellent card for that, and that's an excellent one to do for any position where we're just starting up. Now, the Knight of Swords, upside down. When we talk about the Knight of Swords, we're talking about rushing in without a plan. We're talking about sort of making problems, the Knight of Swords is a very warrior type thing. A warrior is okay, but in tomorrow's video with the Knights, we talk about the Knight of Swords being the Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner cartoons, you know? He just constantly chasing the Roadrunner around, not really making any progress. And that being reversed says that you're going to make more progress than the traditional person that would get hired would. Does that make sense? So in other words, you're going to make, not only are you adaptable, malleable, you're going to be able to hop in there and make some impressions, but you're going to make some great impressions. Maybe the person they had before was like the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, where they're just not making any progress or running around all day. You're not going to do that. That's reversed. You're going to make some great progress. You're going to make some very, very good progress. They're really going to be excited about that. Now, the Seven of Cups with the choices, I think they're going to give you a specific task as sort of a test. And again, because of these two things, I think that you're going to do amazing on that task, and you're really going to sort of knock it out of the park. So the Seven of Cups is the choices. I have a lot of cups. I get these choices. I can choose this one or that one. I think they're going to give you one specific thing and make you make you do that, and then see, okay, you know, how does she perform? Are we doing good? How is everything going? And the Sun at the end of all of this says that you're going to do amazing on that. You're going to be excellent at that. And with all of these other factors, I think that it will become a permanent position because they're going to be more impressed with you. Again, you're not the Knight of Swords. You're not just chasing things around, not getting anything done. You knock it out of the park. And that is going to be key. And the Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. I mean, this is excellent. It means good news. It means all of this good stuff. So I think that you are long reading, I know, but basically, yes. I mean, your job, all of that to say yes, but I just wanted to explain the cards and go through the cards and all that because it is a tarot channel. I mean, it is a tarot channel. So a lot of people are like, want to know what the court cards mean and all this. So now I can sort of explain it live and you have examples. So now you just don't watch the court card video and you're like, I still don't understand. Now you can come to the readings and I'll explain it further. So anyway, so Missy, I wish you the best of luck. I think you're going to do amazing. I think you're going to be amazing. Okay, so let's find out about JS. Wants to know, what is Darren up to? Is he sad? Did you make him sad? JS, did you make him sad? All right. What is Darren up to? All right. Let's find out. What is a good Darren deck? A good Darren deck, well, a good anybody deck. You know what I'm going to pick. You know, you always know what the Playful Heart Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. I'm just saying. Julie, which route is for me? A therapist, a psychologist, or a psychiatrist? That psychiatrist, that's a lot more study. That's a medical degree. Therapist is the therapist is a license and schooling, right? Are you talking to be like a physical therapist? By the way, I went to a physical therapist for my hand because I've been doing computers like forever, and the hand hurts, and they fixed it. They literally fixed my problem. I was just like, but this is like magic. This is like the money trick in real life. And it wasn't and my insurance covered most of it too. I think it was like $10 or $20 a visit. And after, I think, 15 visits, I was cured. They gave me exercises to do, and they cured me. So, man, hats off to those therapists. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's find out about this. Find out about what is Darren up to and are they sad? You know, it seems like, okay, so it seems like that you ended up unloading some things. You unloaded the 10 of Wands. We have this very heavy load that we're carrying around, that we're trying to deal with, a heavy load. And I think that you unloaded something quite heavy on this person. The 10 of Wands says they're still trying to carry it around. They're still trying to process it. So I'm kind of curious what you did there. What did you do there? So they're still trying to process it. They're still trying to get it through. I think they're still on that measure of figuring out what happened. The 5 of Wands, they're not happy. I mean, come on, they're not happy at all. So are they sad? The 5 of Wands said, yeah. I mean, that's a bad card. That's just a bad card. So we're not going to glaze over the 5 of Wands. We're not going to cover it up and act like it doesn't exist or something like that. You know, we could do the money trick and distract ourselves. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to say the 5 of Wands is a bad card. So are they sad? Yes. Are they sad forever? No. We got some pretty good cards after this. But for the temporary period, the time being, it looks like the 5 of Wands, you hammered it home, apparently. The 5 of Wands, we do have that inner conflict, that bad news sort of hits, right? The 2 of Wands, we're sort of recovering at this point. This is dominion. This is about getting a level of control back or getting a level of happiness back. The 2 of Wands, dominion is about the crossing of the fire rods, those elements, and getting that control, getting that, and making the choices. And making the choices as well is going to be the big number 2 thing. So we have the choices. We're moving on. In this particular case, it means I'm getting control of the situation. I'm moving on. I'm making better choices. And I'm moving through the processing thing. Now, the Ace of Pentacles says there's a bright tomorrow. There's a better future. But, I mean, yeah, we do have a sad situation. Will they move on? Absolutely, of course. They do have a more promising tomorrow. It's just a matter of let them process this and then go forth, right? And then go forth. So it is recoverable. It is recoverable. So I told him that he was juggling me and someone else. So he'd be cheating. So Darren is cheating. I don't see any cheating cards here, but okay. So anyway, so they process the information. They're going to recover. They're going to go on. They're going to move on with life. Everything's all right. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Of course they're sad. Of course, I'd be sad too. You tell me I'm cheating with somebody, I'll tell you, hey, I'm reading tarot. I can't be cheating. I don't got time to cheat. I'm reading tarot. You can look at all my videos. You see, I'm just saying. You look, I made the news video today. I made the medical tarot video, and I made the night video today. So, don't have time to cheat. I'm busy. Will Gia's come back after the virus is done? Well, Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, so Julie wants to know about careers here. We want to know about careers. Let's check it out. See, look at that. We got 30% off. 30% off, not sponsored. 30% off. That's a good chunk. That is a good chunk. All right, Julie wants to know what? Therapist, psych, or psych? We'll say MD. Okay. So one of these choices is different than the others. Sorry, I'm too versed on education, but we're going to ask the question, Julie. We're going to ask the question, then we're going to do a throwdown. So we're going to ask the question, are you ready? Are you ready, Julie, for an MD? Because that's 10 years. That is 10 years there. That one choice is bigger than the others, and that is going to be the MD. But we're going to have a throwdown just for you, Julie. We're going to have an educational throwdown. Not insinuating that my channel is educational, but but I'm just saying it is. But I mean, there's that. So on the left, we have, what do we have? All right, we have one here. We got one here, and then we got one over here. Metaphysical Fool, thank you. I appreciate that. Metaphysical Fool wants a random throwdown. There we go. All right. So we got therapist, psychologist, and MD. By the way, psychiatrist is an MD with some extra classes. So here we go. With some mental health classes. Okay, so where are we going with this? A psychologist, if you're going to make any money with a psychology degree, you need a master's, right? Is that pretty much required? Because a bachelor's in the old days, back when I was in school, a bachelor's meant a psych assistant or something like that, but you couldn't do psychology, so you needed a master's. So that's 6. So you're talking therapist would be 3-4 years. So 3-4 years, 6 years, 10 years. Obviously, this one's going to be, there you go. Okay. But, I'm not saying 10 years is out. Not saying 10 years is out, but 6 could be in. 6 could be in. So where are we going with this? Planting the seeds for the therapist and making money, being successful, a very, very, very nice card here of making that money, getting that fat cash, and being able to do that in a relatively short period of time. We don't have to plant the seeds and wait a long time period, right? So we have this card upside down, means we can get it quicker. And we know this. We already know the therapist is going to be a faster route. So a therapist is going to be a little faster route. We don't have the time frame commitment, and we are getting money, and we are being pretty much a successful ride here as far as that's concerned. Let's look at the 6-year route. 6-year route is more emotional commitment, and it's more of a drain on us. The 9, we want that end state where we can get that money, we can get things going. The Devil reversed, it ends up being a longer process, a longer period that you sort of have to come to grips with that, am I making a mistake? Is this going to be something I can afford? Is this going to be something where I can be profitable with this? Is it going to be too long? And we're looking at that here, and it almost seems that is going to be a big, big effort, a monumental effort, and something that you're going to have to sort of dive into and see how that goes. But this is all about planning down here, but over here, it's about a faster result. So, I mean, you do have a good possibility here, and I know that you're empathic. I know that you're wanting to use something with empathy, and I think here it looks like it's a bit draining. So, just keep in mind that's a bit draining. If you're going to jump into that, you definitely want to have the planning out of the way. You definitely want to have the planning out of the way for that. The MD is looking pretty bad. It's the Knight of Swords. As we talked about before, the Knight of Swords is all about leaping in and making war. Leaping in and making war without a good plan. It's like the Roadrunner cartoon where Wile E. Coyote is just chasing them all around and not making any progress. Making war, a lot of themes with the Knight. Not a good card. This is not a good card. And we're moving into this lack of choice. You feel trapped. You don't have the choices. You feel closed in. You feel caged in over here. Not a good combination, especially the Roadrunner cartoon here, making war in a combination with no plan. The Knight rushes in and hopes for the best, and it doesn't go well. It does not go well. This is someone who's going to lose the battle, basically. So you don't want to do that. That is looking poorly. And I wouldn't recommend the 10-year route. 6-year route looks a little better, but the best route looks like the therapist for there. Anyway, so good luck with all of that. I appreciate your donation and your question. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again. See, Julie came in the other day. She was new, and she's been here ever since. Julie's like, I like the stream. I love the stream. And Julie, I thank you for hanging out with me. I do. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you came in, you like what you saw, and you've been hanging out. All right. Let's just go for it. TMF wants it. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. See what happens. What's a let's just go? Brianna, what's a let's just go for it? What do you think? I'm thinking, what do you think? The Golden Tarot? The Golden Tarot? That's a let's just go for it on the Golden Tarot. See what happens. All right. Does anyone know whatever happened to Doreen Virtue? Her name does not appear on any decks now. No clue. Is that the one that had the angel cards and there was a bunch of drama because she came out and said something bad about, or no, she converted to Christianity, said everything she done was evil. There you go. There you go. Brianna knows. All right. Let's find out about this. Let's find out about this. What are we doing? We just throwing some stuff down. The the metaphysical fool says, let's just go for it. Throw them down. Throw them down, tarot guy. Let's see what you come up with. Oh, we got the queen and the page. We got a couple of cups up in here. Got a couple of cups. Let's see about that. The page of cups. It's about finding your emotional security. Finding your emotional security. I mean, you know, there is that. There is that. The page of cups is shy. The page of cups he's an introvert. She is an introvert. He trying to figure out how to deal with emotions, trying to figure it out, a bit young, a bit naive sometimes. It's all about figuring out how to deal with your emotions. Sometimes it's out of control. Sometimes it may be challenging. Sometimes we have some things crop up that are unexpected and we're trying to deal with that in our own way. The Page of Cups is learn to deal with that, learn to get comfortable within that emotional realm and learn to sort of deal with some of that stuff as well. So the Three of Coins says that it's all about showing off what you have or showing off your work. Sometimes you just do work that is, Tara, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Sometimes you do work that you feel is not productive. Sometimes you feel like you're not getting the work that you need. So focus on getting work that is productive. The Three of Coins, that new work, that new birth, that new excitement of something that is going to be productive. Don't waste a lot of time. You could be wasting a lot of time. We could be running into things to where you're not making the progress. You're on that mouse wheel going round and round. You want to get off of that, right? It's all about getting off the mouse wheel. Make sure that your work is productive. Make sure that you are passionate about what you're doing. So the Queen of Cups is all about, Tara, thank you again. So the Queen of Cups is all about finding the place to where you can really be communicating with friends and with family more effectively. So make sure that you're communicating with these people effectively. Make sure that they know that you appreciate them. Make sure that they're happy. Make sure that you're doing some favors for them. Hey, can I help you out with this and things like that? And to get more of that connection. It's all about getting the connection with other people. And the Eight of Swords, upside down. Don't feel boxed in. Don't feel trapped in. Make sure that you know that you are in command. You're in command of your life. You're in command of what you do. Don't let other people box you in or make you feel restricted. Don't feel like that you have any restrictions. You can manifest what you need. You can manifest all the things that you want with thoughts, with beliefs, with just expectations in your life. You can manifest what you need. So don't feel like you're powerless with everything. Maybe in some things, obviously, but not everything. You do have manifestation power that you're not using, and you can sort of launch into that and make yourself whatever you need to be. All right, so there you go. We just had a throwdown. We just read some cards there. All right, so will Justin contact me, and does he have feelings for me or not? NG, let's check that out. Justin love me or what? Does Justin love me or what? Let's find out. What is a good Justin deck? I'm thinking the Revival Art, because I know that Brianna loves this one. Brianna's not a big fan of the Thoth, but especially not on dating stuff. But we do have here. I'm just saying. All right, let's check it out. These cards are large. These are quite robust cards, for sure. Are they as big as the Echoes of Nature? I'm not really sure. Let's find out. They are a little bigger than the Echoes of Nature. All right. Let's see about what we're doing here. The Two of Swords. we're sort of, we don't really have a good feel for this. So you're getting conflicting messages with this. Aren't we getting some conflicting messages with Justin? You know, what's going on with that? The Two of Swords, we're getting those conflicting messages. We're trying to figure some of this stuff out. And you're just not getting the right answer. I think you're asking the right questions, though. I think you're asking the right questions. You're just not getting the right answer. Is that on purpose? The devil says yes. The devil says yes. We have a bit of that on purpose. I think we're getting mixed messages, confusing messages on purpose. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. So, yeah, the devil has creeped in here after being blinded with the messages, after getting conflicting things, after things not going quite as well as or quite as clear as we were hoping for. We enter the devil, right? Enter Sandman, enter the devil. The devil says, I think that you're getting conflicting messages on purpose. The Four of Cups, they're trying to figure out how to navigate this situation to their best interest. It seems like their best interest is in mind. So you're going to keep getting conflicting messages. You're going to possibly be getting some other conflicting messages as well. We have this weird combination here. But the Four of Cups, the Lord of Blended Pleasure being upside down, means that we're sort of in the situation where they're trying to get a situation fixed up for them that they like. So, you know, you're in there somewhere, but the main thing seems to be, let's get a situation that I like, that I have some power over, right? Because the Knight of Coins is looking unusual. And again, tomorrow's video will explain the Knight of Coins. But the Knight of Coins is talking about, I like to work. I like to get things done. I like to make accomplishments. But when it comes to other people, I have a bit of conflict. I don't like change. And we have a possibility here that all of the reason for this is because of change. The one thing the Knight of Coins hates more than anything in life is change. So did you throw some change in there? Nita G, let me know. Did you throw some change in there? Are you trying to alter some stuff? Because they don't like change. The Knight of Coins hates change. They like it their way. They like it on their terms. By the way, tomorrow's video, talking about the Knights, we're going to talk about somebody I know that I used to know, that when we went on lunch, he wouldn't go on lunch unless you went to his restaurant that he liked. If you went to someplace else, he'd say, nope, I ain't going, not going. Same restaurant every time. You had to go. Otherwise, he wouldn't go. So we didn't invite him most times because we only wanted to go to his restaurant like once a week or maybe once every couple of weeks. So if you threw some change into the situation, that's why you're getting this. That is why you're getting this. That's the root of the situation. And now we see, look at that. Now we see how important court cards are. Do you see the entire situation revolved around one card? Revolved around one card. That's how important court cards are. And we'll see that tomorrow in the video. There you go. Let us know what the change was that you threw in there. All right. So Tara wants to know after he opened the door. Well, I just admitted to how I felt inside after he opened the door. Well, that would be an instigator of change for sure. Would be an instigator of change for sure. Sound like they're just making a reaction to that. Just making a reaction to that. Will I get a promotion soon or not? Let's find out. Let's see. What is this? Is this the right thing? Yes. Okay, this is the last one. I'm here every night. If you didn't get your reading done tonight, I'm here tomorrow night and the next night and the next night for the rest of your natural life. So come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Sound like my sister, the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins. Whale song. It's a knight. Sorry. It's that Texan slang. It's that Texan slang whale song. That's what you're getting. It's the Knight of Coins. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, but I am from Texas. Chrissy Black. We're ending for tonight after this reading, Chrissy, but I'm here every single night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to come on back, and while you're waiting, go check out some videos. Chrissy, I have 730 videos to choose from. That's a lot. I'll teach you tarot. I teach you Lenormand. I got all sorts of cool lessons and videos and reviews. If you're interested in new decks, if you're interested in new cards, you got that. We got news coming out later this week too. And I made my own tarot deck. Christy, I made my own tarot deck as well. So anyway. All right. What are we doing here? We're doing getting a promotion. The Magician upside down is not looking too good for that promotion. Oh, that hurts. Not looking good. The Two of Voices. I would say the Six of Emotions, the Queen of Voices. I think you're actually going to get a raise. I don't think you're going to get a promotion. Okay, here's what I think is happening. And just metaphysical fool, thank you. So let's just go with this. On the Cusp Tarot, hey, how's it going? Let's just go with this. I think you may have reached the peak of where they're willing to promote you. I think you've reached a peak of where they're willing to promote you. Does that mean they don't love you? No. I think they like you. I think they do like you. And we have that, the Magician upside down. We've hit a peak of where we can get promoted. The Six of Cups being reversed. I can't hand you something I don't have. And then the Queen of Voices. I'm willing to pay you more. I'm willing to give you something else, basically. So I think you're in line for getting more money. I think you're in line for maybe getting a better position. But as far as like a promotion, it's almost like that you've hit the peak of where they're willing to put you at right now. Is that because they don't love you? No, I think they do love you. Is that because that is a permanent thing? No, I think maybe coronavirus could affect this as well. The Two of Voices says we're blinded. We're out of choices. We could have some restrictions within this. It could be coronavirus. It could be a position closed down. It could be something else happen. They're willing to throw you some money. They're willing to throw you a bone. They're willing to maybe promote you later. Right now, you've hit the peak of where you're going to go, basically. The Magician upside down, terrible card, terrible draw for this, but we have so many beautiful things. And the Queen at the end says that you are able to get what you want in a different way. Maybe in the future, maybe if coronavirus is over, that's looking better. But I do see that they appreciate you. That the Cups card really sort of blends that in and brings that to the forefront, that they do appreciate you. They do want you there. They're going to make sure that you know that you're appreciated. Maybe not in the way that you want right now, basically. So that's what it says. Okay, anyway, so Nana. I know Nana's been here since like the first second I opened. Nana goes, in my question, I've been waiting. Nana, you have your question up here. Okay, so Nana wants to know if the Scorpio is going to contact him in the summer. Let's find out about that, and then we'll end the stream. I'm here every night, by the way. Is a Scorpio contacting me in the summer? Let's check it out. Let's find out about this good stuff here. We want to know about contacts from Scorpios. Scorpio! Oh, we haven't used the Thoth. Oh, we haven't used the Thoth. That's like a cardinal sin. That is literally a cardinal sin up in here. All right. So let's check it out and find out about this. Scorpio's going to be calling Nana or not? I hope so. You waited all this time. Hopefully they contact you right now. Right when I end this reading, your phone's going to ring. Okay, maybe not. Oh, maybe so. Oh, okay. Well, Nana, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Which would you like to hear first? We do have some good news. I think that they contact you. I do think that they contact you, but it's not going to be the contact that you may be looking for. That's not a great card. I think that they want something a little different than you do. They got a bit of a different goal than you do. You know, what it sounds like do, but you do. Let me clear again, Texas accent. We have sort of the poisoning of the well. It's like that you get contact, but you find out something that's negative, or they want to start arguing, or they want to start some drama, or they want to tell you about some new love that they have, right? We've poisoned the well at this point. And I think that you try to get back, or you try to get into and sneak into something. You try to sort of turn the conversation around to where you want it to go, and it doesn't go well as well. We have negative cups separating these successful cards. Well, not successful. This is literally the Lord of Success, right? The Lord of Success. But we end up getting into an argument. We end up having a negative communication. Now, this is kind of a confusing thing, but we end up with a bad card as well. So the important part about this card is that things dried up. We've drained all the water. We've drained all the water out of the well, and it's just dried up. We feel emotionally dried up, and that's because of the nature of the Five of Cups is the well has dried up indeed. Why? By the way, why do we say the well is dried up? Because we do have Scorpio. We introduced Mars into Scorpio. That's not a good combination. I mean, I'm just saying that's not a great combination. Mars into Scorpio. We have that warlike, that conflict that entered, and it just drained all the water out, drained all the emotion out, and everything just sort of drained at this point. So anyway, so you're looking at something quickly too. Something turns around quickly. Let's talk life pastel. Oh, Catherine, hey, how's it going? But you're looking at something that goes quickly downhill. So yeah, I mean, they do contact you. We do have some good stuff. We have a poisoning of the well. Then we have this warlike feel going into Scorpio. And I say Scorpio because you did say Scorpio. So we have that negative aspect of Scorpio kind of creeping out. I mean, yeah, we do have some interesting things happening. It's not a open and shut case to where they call and go, Nana, I love you. I love you. I've always loved you. And they start singing. Have you ever heard Endless Love? You know, they start singing that or anything like that. It's just, anyway, we got some a thicker bit of drama that's sort of clouding this once it starts. So if you can avoid that, that'd be great. If you can avoid that, that'd be great. Keep that Mars out of Scorpio. That would be fantastic. We won't end up with a dry well at the end, but anyway, good luck with all of that. Thank you, by the way, for everyone for watching tonight. And I will be here tomorrow night, same time, every single night of my life. I'm here at 6:30 p.m. Central. Thank you for watching.